Next up, we want to talk about the economy and take a look here at the Dow, how it wrapped up for the day, just under 600 points in the green. The jobs number came out today, adding about 57,000 new jobs across the country. We also want to talk about gas prices, also the all-important beef prices heading into this big July 4th weekend. So let's bring in our next guest to help do that and more. Dan Varroney, economic strategist. Great to have you on, Dan. And first off, let's talk about this jobs numbers report.
Thrilled to be with you again, Mike. There was some concern about the numbers that came from the Bureau of Labor Statistics this morning at only 57,000, but I didn't get the same sentiment, and I want you to know why. That just yesterday, the ADP private sector jobs numbers came out, and those had 98,000 private sector jobs created, and lo and behold, 80% of those jobs, of those 98,000 jobs that were created, private sector jobs created, came from small and mid-sized business. So when you take that report, and then you take today's report, and then you add in the job opportunities report that came out of Washington, D.C. on Tuesday, where they added another 2 million in job openings, I think the economy from a job perspective is doing better than was reported earlier today. And I feel very good about that. And I feel very good about it because typically when there have been challenges in the economy and small business is leading on job creation, that is a harbinger of what's to come. And I feel very good about hiring as we move into the fourth quarter. So I wanted to at least start the conversation with that we're in better shape jobs-wise than reported earlier today.
And the gas prices that we have all seen starting to come down even more, heading into a busy travel weekend.
Mike, just amazing. The West Texas crude numbers were down again today to like $67 and change. That's very good news, and it tells me that we're going to see gasoline prices in the next several weeks come down even further. So they're down $1 from a month ago, and I think if they keep falling as they have been, we could be looking at $1.50 lower from the highs in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So I think that's very good news. And I also want to give another bit of good news. So the wages year over year reported this morning are up 3.5%, which is higher than inflation. So we've got good news here, and we need to do a little bit of celebrating. So year over year wages are up. Gas prices are down, which means more money in our pockets. And there's more job opportunities out there. And the other thing about jobs that I want to share with you is that the ADP jobs report, they had 5,000 new manufacturing jobs created. The reason why I'm excited about that is because manufacturing jobs pay better. And they also have a multiplier effect, manufacturing jobs. For every manufacturing job created, there's like 2 to 3 service job created. So we've gotten very good news this week.
Yeah, definitely. And just going back to those low crude oil prices, I mean, that's the key to really get everything under control and keep bringing down those prices and keep jobs for people and also increase the number of jobs as well.
Without a doubt. I mean, the reason that I'm energized today more than usual because with the gas prices come down, especially for small businesses, that is going to add more certainty. The more certainty we have, the more small businesses will be inclined to hire. And the other part of certainty is the reason why we're seeing on the private sector jobs numbers that small and mid-sized businesses are doing as well as they are is because of the big, beautiful law. There's 100% expensing for plants and equipment. That means that anything that small businesses spend to buy equipment or to build plants, they get to write 100% of it off in that first year. So I think the economy is in a good place. We're going to a much better place than we've been. And I think that we should be strongly, cautiously optimistic.
And lastly, Dan, so many Americans going out either today or tomorrow to those grocery stores. How are they feeling about beef prices right now?
Well, beef prices are high, but let me just say this has very little to do with gas or energy prices per se. A little bit of it is related to that, but we've got a problem that's been with us not for just the last few months, but for the last number of decades. We've got a shrinking cattle herd. We've got high regulations, high feed costs, and the administration is trying to address that in a couple of ways. One is they're trying to lower the regulatory threshold for these farmers so they can increase the size of their herds, but that's going to take time. The other thing the administration has done is they've allowed imported ground beef to come in from South America to help ease some of that beef shortage.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. I always say we want the meat to sizzle on the grill and not burn our wallet.
Without a doubt. Now, I think in time, it's going to take some time. Uh, while gas prices will come down and diesel prices will come down and other food prices will come down as we move into, late fall and end of this year, beef prices are going to take a while yet. And I think that we're probably looking at more like years than we are weeks or months on beef prices.
Dan Varroney, always great to have you on. Thanks so much for jumping on and giving us the latest insight on the jobs report and so much more.
Happy America 250th.
Yes, to you and your family, we appreciate it as always.